We've already lost.
No, don't talk from such a defeated spirit, yo.
No, we already lost because, as you know, Papo, I love to end the podcast with the final article being about why the world is coming to an end. And we got some more evidence that the world is coming into an end. Papo, did you see this bullshit? That apparently scientists are reawakening 40,000-year-old ancient worms that are frozen in the Arctic ice. If I don't know why I didn't play this earlier with the whole
what the fuck
clips, because why are we? I'm at
the same reason why we find fucking petrified black plague and feel like we should fucking unthaw that bitch and fucking put it in a goddamn beaker. The same fuck boy reasons that we do these guys.
Oh my god. So apparently, shouts out to what is this? The Sun, who reported on this.
That's a tabloid magazine. Let's be clear.
No, I think they're considered better now. Like, cause same thing with National Enquirer. They started off as a tabloid, and they're considered better now. But whatever.
They're owned by the America Inc.
You know, fucking TMZ is a tabloid, and they have some of the most accurate shit nowadays, unfortunately. But so apparently these worms were found buried in the Siberian permafrost and are the most complex creatures that have been revived after a lengthy deep freeze. Now, nematodes are a 0.5 millimeter long with a head, brain, and nervous system, and they were resurrected by microbiologist Tatiana, whatever her last name is, at the University of Tennessee. Now, she said, we were surprised and very excited. She estimated one of them was 41,000 years old, the oldest living organism yet. Holy hot damn. Now, they are known to withstand extreme environments. They can go into suspended animation and grow a coating that protects against temperatures. Now, they're saying that the bugger survived just about everything. Meanwhile, moss has been brought back to life after 150 years, buried in a glacier, so on and so forth. She said, you wouldn't assume anything buried for hundreds of years would be viable. The material has always been considered dead, but by seeing green tissue, I thought, well, that's pretty unusual. And she put the samples in some other shit, and a third of them sprang into life. My concern with this, Papo, is a concern that I think should be a very common concern and a very simple concern that I don't get why no one else is like kind of like putting this into perspective. So, ding, ding, ding. So we have diseases that we have been around from day one, and we're immune to them, so on and so forth. Now you have ice, and you have ice has been frozen for millions and billions of years. You can have a disease.
Bacteria in that.
Yeah, you have bacteria, worms. You got all kinds of shit that can freeze into those ice caps, if you will. And that's my concern about global warming. Is when global warming happens and all this ice is unfreezing, what is flying into the fucking atmosphere that has not been around for 20,000 fucking years? Like, even like there was recently, remember the bubonic plague back up not too long ago. Nigga, that had to have been in some ice somewhere. Like, we ain't heard about that shit since the 1400s. What do you mean niggas is getting the bubonic plague again? What the fuck do you mean?
Man, who like, that shit was probably that bitch? They just give the bubonic plague to anybody? Like, how the fuck did you get that? How'd you get some uranium?
Okay. Yeah, I know. Where did uranium come from? I'm still trying to figure that shit out. But no, so yeah, so it's concerning. So that's my concern with bringing the shit back to life. We're trying to bring dinosaurs back and trying to unthaw this and bring this shit out. Like,
fucking
stop.
Has anybody seen Encino Man with Pauly Shore and Brendan Fraser and the little Hobbit motherfucker who lost weight for 50 First Dates but gained it back in time for season 2 of fucking Stranger Things? It don't make no damn sense.
I saw Encino Man. I saw Jurassic Park. I saw iRobot. I saw The Matrix. I saw all these classics. None of them anymore.
Yo, you know what trips me out too? Again, because you're bringing back something that wasn't designed for this. I mean, we thought we either had surpassed or just wasn't for this world. And God bless it that you saw the shit in fucking Florida, the flesh-eating bacteria. Like, I don't know how shit like this fucking just sprouts up every time and again, and it would explain that there's something in the water. The fact that there's so many goddamn Florida men out there fucking doing shenanigans. But and then where else was shit eating people up at? Like there's something in the water. I mean, like that comes in the air. How many times? I mean, isn't there? Well, I guess there's special machines that can get water from air, but still, that's. I mean, we're using all this shit, and we're fueling it, we're reusing it, and it's an interesting. I think it's like a chemist you said needs a fucking ant farm, and that's what the fucking world that we're in, bro.
It's just a mess. And so that's my overall, like, overarching concern with all of this shit, is that we don't know what else comes with this. And so it's concerning that we're just willy-nilly like okay with all this shit happening and all that, because all it takes is some new fucking plague. And honestly, I mean, that's what's going to stop overpopulation, if you will. Eventually, like, the world resets itself. The world is living. Shouts out to Gaia, whatever you want to believe in. And the world's going to protect itself from letting us fucking destroy it. And so eventually we're going to get some type of ice cap that's going to melt, and it's going to be some new shit in there that we ain't ever seen before, and it's going to wipe us the fuck off, or it's going to kill a gang of people. And that's just the circle of fucking life.
Yo, can I throw a quick little idea? I don't know if this is possible.
Get that idea.
The Bible, you know what I'm saying? We take a lot of that shit literally, and I know it's metaphorical. It's obviously definitely very spiritual. It's obviously very fucking contaminated. But in some fucking essence, could it be possible that what was the ark, Noah's Ark, that fucking had all the animals and all the fucking different things? Couldn't have that motherfucker been some form of spaceship that went from different planets or different things? Because you wonder, like, how the fuck do we have all these different types of shit if you don't want to believe in God creating it all at once? How the fuck did we get it all here?
Yo, and that goes back to, there's an ark in Sweden that I think they call Noah's Ark too. And basically they took the DNA from every animal, every plant, so on and so forth. And it's all in this like vault that's buried deep into the snow and all that. So if the world fucking dies, if you will, we still have the DNA of everything to kind of try to recreate everything.
Holy hell.
So yeah, that is a possibility. Noah's Ark.
To think that we could put all this thing in a tiny little, I mean, probably even smaller. I mean, I haven't fucking been in science class in a minute. I'd imagine that it's not the same old fucking little strip. So that makes me feel for damn sure.
Oh yeah. If you didn't like this podcast, it's probably cause you're racist.
Yeah.
Fuck your feelings though.
Yeah. What's up, man? You hear me?